listening to the Burnt Offerings podcast, a show about cigars, friends, faith, and general tomfoolery. Do not take these guys too seriously. Now grab a stick, settle in, and let's set fire to foot. This is Burnt Offerings.
Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of the Burnt Offerings podcast. I am your host, Ryan, along with my good friends, Stephen and Patrick, and we are glad that you are here with us this evening because we have something a little different tonight. Oftentimes on the show, we smoke cigars that we have never had, never experienced. But tonight, we're diving into a cigar that I believe all three of us have had before, enjoyed, but I will tell you, we did not give it nearly its just dues when we've had this particular cigar before. And so tonight, we're going to dive into the Mil Diaz Maduro Sublime. Patrick, tell us a little bit more about this cigar.
Listen, I'm pretty excited about this cigar. So, as I give you the stats here, I just want you to know that I bought this for the show solely because I had seen Steven smoke it.
Yes.
Multiple times.
Yes.
And he always had a good reaction to it. And I thought, yeah, we should definitely get that. So This is a recommend that he didn't even know he gave me.
No.
Here's the box score. Really straightforward. So origin, obviously Nicaragua. We'll talk about that a little bit further, but
obviously. Why'd you say obviously?
Oh, all right. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. Oh, goodness.
I mean, if you can even see the video, he's like, oh, this is definitely Nicaragua. Look at that thing.
It clearly says so because my notes say it says so.
That's fair. That's actually very true. That's very true. So filler, Nicaraguan.
Obviously.
Binder, Nicaraguan.
Oh, shocker.
Wrapper, Connecticut broadleaf Maduro.
Oh, there you go.
Now that I could tell.
Yeah.
Not really.
It is the Sublime size that we're smoking here today. It's a 6x54. They give it a medium full rating. We can explore that a little bit further, but I think that's about accurate from what I remember, but we'll find out.
You know, for a Maduro wrapper, this thing is not quite as dark as I've experienced with a lot of other Maduros. Not that it's not dark. It is a dark cigar, but it's a little more marbled, if I could use that term.
Yes, I've got some just darker spots along the toward the foot that are not present up closer to the head of the cigar. But
so some notes from the manufacturer on that, because I think it's a good time to even talk it, is they intentionally did the Maduro different here. So in their words, and this is a little bit of marketing language, but I think it's worth noting.
Shocking.
Everybody else takes an existing blend, puts a darker, sweeter Maduro wrapper on it, and calls it the Maduro version.
Okay.
They said, we wanted to start with the wrapper as the foundation. So they started with a broadleaf wrapper, and they rebuilt the entire blend inside to accentuate on top of the wrapper.
Okay.
I like what that. They said is they totally redid the cigar.
Right? So their idea here is that the Maduro wrapper is the centerpiece of this cigar, and everything else is the supporting symphony, if you will.
It's just really earthy.
Yeah, that sniff test off the foot, honey. I'm getting
there's a little bit of sweetness there.
Yes,
right?
Really good, natural, fresh honey.
But not the cedar, not the grass, none of those things.
Very herbal.
You get anything else off the you get some herbal, and you get a little bit of that hay barn off of the foot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you guys cut already?
No, but I'm gonna.
Yeah, I've cut. The cold draw is very tasty. It takes that sniff test off the foot and brings it to full flavor in your mouth.
Holy man.
Honey, kind of some dry oat or oak, maybe a little bit. Just very flavorful.
So the last time I smoked this was about 2 months ago, and it was the first time that I had smoked this.
Okay.
And I'm excited to see what an additional 8 weeks in the humidor has done to it as well. Because I think this was one of those ones that it came to my house and I probably rested it a week, and then I was like, all right, well, let's go ahead and
I've ignored you long enough.
So I had some granola the other day for breakfast a couple days ago. I'm getting that off the
interesting.
cold draw.
Little plum granola?
No, it's a cereal kind of the bit that's been covered in molasses or sweet.
I'm getting on the cold draw. a raspberry, like distinct, like raspberry in the way, and I'm not saying it.
The sweetness or the tartness of a raspberry?
The sweetness, actually. So to me, it tastes like the raspberry filling on a Nutri-Grain bar.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? Like that. And I'm not trying to say it sounds sugary or tastes sugary or gross, but like that's what I'm getting is like a strong.
FYI, Patrick thinks Nutri-Grain bars are gross.
Talk about getting sued. My gosh.
No.
Sorry, Nutri-Grain. We apologize.
I guess I should know our audience and know that like nobody listening to this gives a rip about like whether Nutri-Grain's a healthy snack.
Yeah. I have a feeling right now everybody listening is like, just light the damn cigar.
No kidding.
We're like,
yeah.
hey, don't judge me for being a chubby guy and eating a Nutri-Grain from time to time, but this tastes like
Just
Nutri-Grain.
light it up, boys.
Are we ready? All
I'm
right,
ready. I did my typical straight cut. Patrick, I saw you punch cut.
And
Yes.
I V-cutted like I normally
Did
do.
we really? We did all three? Look at
Yeah,
us.
we're special.
Just missing the scissors.
Good for you guys for lighting already.
You know what I'm missing? Toenail clippers.
I tell you what, when in a pinch, don't knock it.
So I will talk about dirt. Okay, so I grew up out west, and the smell of rain, because where I grew up, the air's full of dirt. It just there's no trees. The wind blows, dirt blows. So when it rains, it drops the dirt out of the sky. Let me tell you, that smell is home. I remember getting off the plane in Denver. By the way, if you've never been to Denver, Denver's not in the mountains. It's a great PR. It's actually on the plains. And you get off and I got off the plane and it was just starting to sprinkle.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, the smell of dirt in the air. I was like,
And just out of
That's
curiosity,
home. That's home.
I remember that smell from Utah when
Yes.
I lived out there. It's
Yes.
very similar. Very
Yes.
rare that we got rain, but
Yes.
man, if we got rain after inversion, especially.
Yes.
I distinctly remember that same
Yes.
smell. That is different, just so we're clarifying, like that is different than the smell of rain that you would encounter in the Midwest or really anywhere but the plains and the desert. Like you agree,
Yep.
you live back in the Midwest now.
Yeah.
There is a smell to rain,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
it's not what you're
dirt.
talking. It's not that. It's
Yeah.
a different smell.
It's a different
They
smell.
both smell great.
So when you get into the idea of, okay, what is who wants to eat dirt? Nobody wants to eat dirt. We understand that, but the idea of that earthy smell of
In the air with
in the
moisture,
air,
yes.
This is
Yeah. Let's talk about the name a little bit first before we talk about crown heads. Mil Dias means 1,000 days. That's the meaning. It's very straightforward.
Days.
The name came out of crown heads. This is how long they said their development arc was on making this blend.
Interesting.
So it's around 3 years from the moment that they received the first blend samples to make this to when they had the final finished cigar. So the idea was like patience, long vision.
Yeah.
Again, Crown Heads is real big on narrative in their cigar naming and kind of in their entire brand.
Well, and the logo on the band is an M.
yeah.
That's for the mill.
Yes, and because I guess they don't
believe.
always put their their main logo, their crowned head logo, is not on this.
Yeah,
cigar.
that's right. That's right.
Right. It doesn't even have the words crowned head anywhere on
Right.
even on the band at all.
Which is kind of amazing all to its own,
Yeah.
right? Like, yeah. Yep. Understated, classy.
Well, the cigar is not understated.
No.
That's good.
No, these flavors are just kind of lively.
Yeah.
Again, still just a lot of earth, a little bit of cocoa dryness, and maybe the faintest bit of spice coming on, TBD on that. But
Yeah.
then that
Yeah.
honey, just kind of that subtle honey undertone.
Interesting. I've not recalled this from past times, but again, we've talked about this before. You don't always smoke with that in mind. I agree with you on the faint bit of pepper. I've got it right here on the front of my lips,
Okay.
like right on the front, like, like you ate something just the slightest bit spicy. Which I don't feel like I get a lot of, like that is unusual to get spice in that spot for me off of a cigar. Sometimes, but not as often as I get, you get like a black pepper.
Yeah, I admittedly, I don't know if I've smoked the Maduro of this.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've had one or two of these. Don't know if any were Maduro.
And we're assuming there is a non-Maduroed version.
I believe there is. I'm going totally off of what I recall, but I believe there is a non-Maduro version
Okay.
that is a different color band.
Okay, I've only ever seen.
Well,
the
then
white
I've smoked the
band.
Maduro because I've only smoked this white band.
That's right.
Okay.
That's what
I could be
would think
totally
too.
wrong. I'll check.
Regardless, I didn't pay it anywhere near the attention we're giving it tonight. I just remember that was an enjoyable cigar.
Yeah.
Glad that I had smoked it. It was a good time. Kind of kicking myself now, though, for not really paying attention because these flavors are nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice, smooth kind of combination of flavors to get this cigar started here at the front.
No, there is not a non-Maduro version of this
So
cigar.
I'm going to make this one. And here's my biggest concern with it. I'm going to smoke it twice as fast as both of you.
Well, don't.
I'm trying not to.
I'm going to just smoke it twice.
Set it down. Take some notes.
I don't want to put it down.
That's right. Ah, my goodness.
It's funny. It's funny you mentioned, the name meaning 1,000 days. And I, for whatever reason, math not being my strong suit, I did not quickly jump to, that's about 3 years. But when you kind of do a quick reflect back over the last 3 years, my goodness, what all has happened. You think about the upcoming 3 years, what all might happen. It's kind of a fun mental journey that, again, I don't take a lot of time to always do that, right? Just to kind of maneuver back. But interestingly,
Do you think about it that way in terms of I think what's wild is thinking about it in terms of days.
Well, I certainly don't think of it in terms of days.
I don't think in the way of about every 3 years is 1,000 days. Like when you say you have lived 1,000 days,
It's less than 3 years. It's 2.74
Right.
days. 2 years.
but there is something to that of do you think of it that way? That's a lot of days.
Thanks, Wapner.
I was thinking about my son. He has mastered the stick shift
Come
enough
on
to
now.
drive to school.
All right.
Yes.
And I
So he
thought
can get into third gear at least.
he can get it.
Come
in,
on.
Yeah. And I thought to myself, he's gone in 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years and half a school year left. So that's about 1,000 days. And
Yeah.
he gone.
Yeah.
He graduates. He's, according to his mother, he's going nowhere. But that's really neither here nor there.
Wow.
I love it.
She doesn't say that out loud.
I mean,
'cause she knows
that's
she'll
weird.
push
Late
him
at
away.
night, and there's school buses driving by the garage. I just heard somebody get tossed under one.
Strange. I love that.
But, oh, yes.
Is that the run over by a school bus sound?
No, it's actually this one.
Yeah, he'll be graduated.
Yeah.
He'll be on to whatever's next in his life.
Do you remember what you were doing 1,000 days ago?
1,000 days ago would be 3 years. So
3-ish,
3 years
right?
ago would been.
You want me to pull the actual date? We don't have to put it on the air, but I can pull the date for you.
That'll make it easier. I can tell you.
All right, listeners, I'm going to pull up the date, but because of the mystery of editing, you won't know.
I was living through an era of my life. That's a weird thing to say. A moment in our family life where I was learning this truism that 19, 6 months is a lifetime.
You're saying that was the lesson repeated
That was a lesson
in
that
the
I
house.
was learning with my 19-year-old.
Yeah.
As she made life choices, school choices. She was doing a lot of stuff and changed her major 64 and a half times, I think, maybe. And just being frustrated. And we had some really good friends that we grew up with a little bit. And they had their children are 12 years older than our children. And Beth was talking to them, and the wife said, yeah, we learned very quickly that between 18 and 21, life changes dramatically. Can change dramatically every 6 months. And you're just like, what? Who does that? Who does life change that fast and that turnover? And then you watch it and you're like, oh, look, she completely made a 360, or she took a trajectory that we never even thought of. Like, where did that? Oh, it's only been 3 months.
Yeah.
Oh. So there you go. Piece of information. It changes fast sometimes.
Okay, I got a follow-up question about that, but I want to come back to the cigar a little bit because I've got some new things that have shown up for me. I'm curious if you guys...
I retrohaled.
Okay.
And got some like almost a little bit of the chocolate come popping out for me.
I've entered into some cedar, has shown up a little bit here for me.
I've not picked that up.
I'd say I've got about an inch of ash into the cigar. Would you say that's accurate? A little less? 3/4?
5 7/8.
Okay, that's perfect. Or as my daughter said to me the other day when she was holding the tape measure, she said 16 and 2 little lines. I'm like, that's not gonna work.
Yep. Gonna need something more than that.
So, yeah, a little bit of that. I also thought there was like a nutty graham crackery
That's what I got on the retrohale. Some kind of like chocolatey candy bar or something.
I was getting like a graham taste. Is kind of what I was at.
Yeah.
You know, like a Teddy Graham or a
maybe I got a Twix or something.
What flavor is graham? Is it honey?
It can be.
Brown sugar?
Is it brown sugar?
Brown
Probably
sugar's
more than
involved
that.
in there. Some molasses.
Golly, I know
some molasses.
nothing about ingredients.
I'm about 2/3 through my stick, so I'll put mine down.
No, shut the front door.
I'm not, but I did put it down because I did notice
an
that.
inch in.
You said that. And I was like, I'm about 3/4 through this thing. I better put it down. I like it a lot.
Yeah, the retrohale is really nice. All the flavors that are there, just kind of come very much alive.
But let me tell you, it doesn't burn.
No,
it's not harsh.
Not at all.
Whatever pepper you might have found, I never found, and it's pretty.
I've not found it on this stick yet, and I wonder if that's because I smoked it. You know what I mean? I wonder if that pepper might have mellowed out a little bit in the last 8 weeks since I got the shipment.
Humidor, that makes sense.
Because I think they got there, probably 10 weeks ago.
Yeah, I actually, after the retrohale, feel like on the back of my throat, I can feel kind of the residual subtle pepper, black pepper undertones.
I just, literally just same experience.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to say it probably has more to do with the temperature and things out here in the garage, but my burn is wonky.
Yeah.
It's a little wonky too.
It's not only is it uneven, it's like a roller coaster.
Yes, mine is too.
This would make a good up and down and up and down and around.
Do you think that's the temperature, or do you think that's the wrapper itself?
I don't know. Honestly,
Stevens is kind of the same way. It's a rolly.
Mine's a little different than yours, but I'm not holding on to the ash as long as you two have.
Oh.
So I wonder if that has something to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I oftentimes attribute an uneven burn to environmental factors more so than it's a bad roll or something wrong with the wrapper.
A crack.
Because this isn't too dry.
No. And a crack is definitely got something to do with humidity and how humid it was in the box and how when it came out and what is it like outside.
What happens when you heat it.
Yeah. But we're not having cracks.
No.
But there's some burns. Yeah. So Crown Head, can we pivot to them?
Yeah, Crown Head.
And talk about their story a little bit. I don't know it, so I'd love to.
It's a fascinating story, and what's fun about Crown Head is there are probably a lot of folks out there that maybe aren't very familiar with Crown Heads, but are probably very familiar with some of their older work.
Yeah. Founded in 2011 by veterans from CAO. Because CAO got bought up by a giant conglomerate, General Cigar. And they wanted to go back to making boutique.
Back to their boutique roots.
I think their words were getting back to releasing cigars with soul, story, and musical influence.
So is the Sublime sizing then just named after the band? Is that possible?
I don't think so. I mean, possible, sure.
Well, it's
psychological.
It elevates as this isn't just a Toro.
Yeah.
You've had a Toro, but have you had a Sublime?
And here's what's fun about this. So Crown Heads is not a factory producing on their own. They are a blender. So they work with a variety of collaborative factories. So some of the ones that they worked with in the past, they were working with my father, EP Carrillo, a whole bunch of different lines that they've done with other brands that they blended with them and then sold them under the Crown Heads line. It's
smooth. It's mellowed. And for me to get some different flavor, I do have to retrohale. It's more, it's very steady, very steady in the middle.
Everything has kind of come down a little bit. That black pepper is a little more pronounced now. Again, and it's not spicy in the way that we oftentimes talk about pepper. It's
sensational more than heat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's zero heat. It's really just more like
it's a sensation.
All of it sits on the back of the throat. My throat, yes.
Yep. And all the other, like for me, I just made a note that that honey, that sweet tone is just about all gone.
Yeah.
Except on the retrohale, it's still there on the retro, but pretty much gone. Still cocoa. The cocoa has maintained all the way through. For me.
Mine's spiced up a little bit there.
Yeah.
Like now I've got that lip. Remember that lip tingle that I was talking about early on? And like that's all back now. Dancing, little pepper on the kind of front of my mouth all over.
Today's episode brought to you by Rabbit Holes. Why have we never had cigar commercials? Like back in the 80s and even into the early 90s, there were plenty of cigarette commercials. I remember the Marlboro Man and Joe Camel, and we have plenty of beer commercials for all sorts of beers.
Do we know that there weren't?
Well, I don't know.
I don't remember them. I agree with that.
I don't remember them either.
I've never seen one, and I've been around here for almost 50 years.
Yeah, they weren't as prevalent.
I remember cigarettes better in print than on TV because they had started rolling them off of TV
by the 90s.
When we were kids.
Yeah,
and I definitely remember them on TV though.
Marlboro Man on TV for sure, riding over the hillside.
Yep, and that would have been a great collab. Marlboro Man riding Joe Camel over the mountainside.
Oh my gosh,
smoking a Virginia Slim 1000.
That cigar was longer than the nose of the camel.
But yeah, like it's kind of interesting because we have bourbon. We have liquor commercials. I've just never seen a cigar commercial.
That is true. Well, even when there was tobacco commercials on television, there was not a cigar commercial.
Banned from U.S. television and radio. Cigarette advertising was banned from U.S. television and radio in 1971. However, cigar advertising...
Wait, say that again?
Yeah.
How do I remember seeing this?
Just because it was probably...
Butterfly effect?
It was part of the culture, pop culture, but we didn't...
Right.
We didn't see the commercials ourselves, or they were replays or something like that.
I do think I'm having that Berenstain Bears.
I was going to say, this is Berenstain Bears.
Yeah, right.
Berenstein?
Okay, so 1971, the Public Health Cigarette Smoking Act banned all cigarette advertising from American television and radio, and the last commercial aired on January 2nd of 1971.
I am freaking out right now.
In the 60s and 70s, there were cigar commercials, and they were common. Brands like Muriel Cigars. Actress Edie Adams was well known for being the pitch lady for them, that's way before my time.
That's a wild idea.
Being a pitch lady for a cigar company.
A cigar company, yeah.
And then there was a ban in 73 on advertising for, quote, little cigars. So that was the workaround, right? Like, we'll just call ourselves a cigar now.
Oh, yes. They would make the cigarette into a little cigarillo or something like that, yeah. That's interesting.
Apparently other cultures had, like, go figure, England had good cigar commercials, apparently. But we didn't get any of the cool ones, I don't think. Although it does look like Muriel Cigars had a lot of commercials.
Interesting. Never heard of them.
Referred to themselves as the lightest and the politest small cigars ever made.
The lightest and politest.
Get a Muriel Corella or a Muriel Air Tip.
Seems very personal.
Does not seem like a cigar we would like smoking.
Sounds like I'm buying an RV.
A Muriel.
Get the Muriel Air Tip. Travel down the road.
Like, how in the world do I know the phrase, you just need a pinch between your cheek and gum, if I never watched a tobacco commercial.
I don't know.
Did they do smokeless tobacco on TV?
Because I think your dad said that every time he put in his dip.
I mean, he probably didn't, but yeah.
Steven, just a pinch between your chicken gum.
Well, he put more of a pinch. It was more of a wad.
Put a pound between your chicken gum. Well, yeah, as you've told us, he went through 7 cans a day.
Yeah, he was a heavy dipper.
Really?
4.
Multiple cans a day?
4.
How? What?
Because he didn't chew he didn't chew a little dip. He put basically
He
like
chipmunked the crap out of those
so
things.
you remember the different tobacco. There's loose leaf tobacco, and then there's
Not loosely.
Copenhagen and Skull.
Yeah.
He chewed Skull like it was Red Man. He put that much of it in his mouth
Dude, that's
at one
wild.
time. It was this big old massive wad of long cut Skull right in the old.
And hey, look how
Kisser.
far we've come. We've got friends that are packing 4 Zins in at
4
once.
Zins, as many Zins as you can get in at once.
What a world. Your daddy crawled so they could walk.
That's so true.
Dude, right? You don't know what those men went through and the
That's
crap
right.
they chewed
You
so
don't
you
know.
could have a Zin.
They only paid $1 a can.
Yeah.
But now you're paying $7.50.
$1 a pouch.
That's right.
I don't use Zin, but I must be in the target demo for it.
But
Right?
when I do.
Yes, you are.
Right? I'm like
No. What
I
it is?
am.
Well, you're the target, but also your phone has been around a lot of Zen
That's true.
conversations,
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
the
Do you get a
AI
lot of
has-
you get a lot of ads for
Dude,
Zen?
so you know what I'm getting ads for right now are not for Zin, but little metal like sleek containers that will hold your Zin in not a Zin container.
Oh.
And then there's a top like lid portion that slides away that you can put your used ones in. And they're pitching it for guys that work in the office and are pounding Zins all day and don't want to like leave a Zin can on their desk.
I promise you, I know a guy that probably has one of those.
Really?
We all probably know a guy.
Probably all do.
Oh yeah, that's probably true.
The culture I grew up in, having a skull ring in your back pocket was like a rite of passage.
Yeah.
Same actually, like where I grew up, like a lot of guys in high school were working on that stuff, on that skull ring. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I worked for my in-laws. They own a HVAC company. I worked for them for a little while. And there was a guy, we called him Tippy. And Tippy used to do HVAC out in Vegas. But he's back in Ohio. And
A lot of hot out in Vegas.
yeah,
a lot of
the AC, not so much of the H.
lot of need for the AC guys out in Vegas.
Big market. Man, Tippy chewed all day long, right? And he usually kept a spitter in the van and he'd take it into the job site. And man, I remember we hopped into the van in the shop one morning and he went to take a big old swig of his Pepsi.
Whoops.
And it was not his
Whoops.
Pepsi.
This is the best story.
And old Tippy was blowing chunks outside the van, dude.
My stomach is actually
because he took
turning a little bit.
He did that thing, like he's like a lot of guys. I think it's energy drinks now, but he had like the tall boy of Pepsi when those were cool. You know what I'm talking about? Like
The
24
16 or
ounce.
24 ounce, yeah, like the energy
slim,
drinks, right?
Slim can or
Yeah.
slim bottle.
And he had it right down. He did the thing like crank the engine, had one hand down, reached down, and like did the tip back as we were pulling out the garage.
Whoa.
And like the brakes nearly put me through the freaking windshield. And he was out that truck like.
I'm sure I've said this out loud in front of both of you, but my father worked in the oil field. Surprise, surprise, not a lot of gas stations out in the middle of nowhere.
The irony of working in an oil field but
And there's
not
no
having
gas
access
station.
to a gas
No
station.
gas station. There's no place to refill your tobacco needs.
Oh.
So my dad would have a can of Skull, and if he ran out,
He didn't rechew it, did he?
I watched him do it 50 times. He would spit the chew back into the can. And then later on in the day, when he needed a dip, he would roll the can around because what would happen?
We gotta stop.
I got to finish. And so he'd roll a can around because he needed to pick up the flakes, the fresh flakes that were still in the bottom of the can, so that when he went back in, it wasn't just old chew. There'd be a little bit of new chew on top of it because he didn't have a chew. It was out, and the man needed a chew, so he would roll it around in the can until. Gosh, I mean, this is a vivid memory in my life.
Dude, I've known you like 10 years. I've never heard this story.
I've never told
And I could have went another 10 years without hearing it.
I can't believe I've never told you that part of the story. I mean, when you're out, you're out, right?
Dude, I feel like this
You just made my
so much
cancer,
about,
my
this
cancer
explains
grow.
so much about you.
Yeah, it was the thing.
I mean, that's some deep level depression era bull crap right there.
Absolutely. The man grew up in the depression parents, and man, when you did what you had to do what you had to do.
I am not going to sleep well tonight.
That's wild. So he was just hoping for a little second squeeze.
A little second squeeze. A little pick up the trimmings left in the bottom of the can. And
why not just buy a couple extra? I guess you run out when you run out. You don't know.
Like,
right.
You can drive for
you're right.
100 miles and not be in a town.
Oh, that's so gross.
And if you don't got a buddy to bum a dip off of, what are you going to do?
I don't know, maybe not put half a can in your mouth at any given time. Pace it out a little bit there, Carl. I mean, come on.
His name is Tommy, so if you want to make fun of him, let's call him by his name.
I also don't chew tobacco enough to know how gross. Like, is that gross? Is it like, I don't know.
It is your own spit, so
it does come out as a wad. We're digging in deep here, aren't we?
Yeah. He didn't spit the whole cup full of juice.
I'm just picturing, dude. You know what I keep picturing? This sounds terrible.
I am not okay.
I keep picturing your dad with one hand on the wheel, grabbing that can, just getting up under his bottom lip, and just dribbling the wad. Just all the drool just plops right in the can.
Yeah.
You know, I don't feel so bad using nail clippers to cut a cigar open now.
That's perfect.
So I'm into this last third, and I'm going to come back to our little band discussion because in my efforts to get that band off where the band was, it's all cracked up now underneath there.
I did not have quite the fight you had. I had a good little fight, but
I feel like I lost the fight. And I don't think it's impacting the smoke at all, but again, just kind of
that's a bummer.
Yeah, I don't want to end the cigar like I got to get through this crack right here if I'm going to nub this thing, and who knows what's going to happen there. Well, let's bring this back around full circle. This Mil Diaz, 1,000 days.
It feels like we've been talking for 1,000 days.
Good luck.
Yeah. Well, we look back. Let's look forward. 1,000 days from now. 2.75 years.
All right, I'm going to give you the date. Hey, Siri, what date?
I just celebrated my 29th wedding anniversary by a week.
Okay. Almost 30 years of marriage at that point.
Oh.
I will be, let's say 14.
Yeah.
I'll be 13 days away from 55.
Dude.
55. No. Damn, I'm old. 56.
That's perfect.
56. I'll be 14 days away from 56.
What year is it? Okay,
we'll have like 9 subscribers by then.
At least 9.
So assuming nothing radical, I'll be right about to start my last year of law school. I will have a driver, my first teenage driver in the house.
Oh, I was like, wait, you're going to get a driver after you become
He's going to be a very successful lawyer.
Going to give me a driver. They're going to take me everywhere I go.
And a driver and a man to help me dress.
And they will all be the same person named Jeeves.
I'll have a teenage driver by that point. That seems insane based on where I'm at now. But there's another one of those gaps of like 13 to 16.
Oh yeah, a lot happens.
A lot happens in that span, right?
I'll be close to getting ready to have a college graduate.
Right.
I'll be looking for a job and
You might be a
place to-
grandfather by then, Stephen.
It's always possible.
I mean,
You could be a grandfather now and not know it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I would know it, but okay.
I don't know. Patrick's been pretty promiscuous.
I mean, he's all over the place. I can't.
No, he's
that
got that truck.
boy has one love, and it's his truck.
That's right. That's right.
1,000 days.
How many cigars will you have smoked in the next 1,000 days?
Hey, you know what's fun? Let's actually put a wager on this. Not. I'm not saying money, but like, let's put a bet down on this,
Like
because we can
pink
measure
slips?
this. I think we'll still be doing the show at that point.
I hope so.
Okay, so at that point, we will be hundreds of episodes in.
142 weeks.
Okay,
So how many cigars a
divide
week?
that by 2 now.
Well, why two?
Oh, I was just going to say just from the show alone.
Oh, okay. Just from the show.
So just from the show alone,
71.
we'll have smoked 71 cigars on the show.
Just
Come on.
So that's actually how many episodes. So this is 71 episodes from now.
Oh, okay. But we've also got all of our poker games.
Oh my gosh.
that's
So-
why I was doing the weeks.
Yeah,
and
so I
like,
guess we
if
can't
you-
really
if
track.
you-
We'd have to track
if
over the
you're
next 3
doing,
years.
if you want to do, what did I just tell you it was?
71? Or
How many do you think you
100?
average? How many do you average a week
143 a week. 143 weeks. How many a week?
on average?
On average, 3.
Well, on the weeks that I do smoke, it's 2 to 3.
Exactly.
I might go a week without smoking or 2 weeks without smoking.
Possibly, yeah.
But then I also have weeks where I smoke 3 or 4 times.
Well, I'm
going
going
to
to say
cigars.
poker night's gonna
That's
give
3.
you 2 minimum, 2 maybe 3. A lot of times poker night falls on recording night, so there's another one.
in a week, yeah.
Yeah, so there's 3 to
I'm
4.
going to be conservative at 2.
You throw in our guys group,
Yeah.
and there's another 2 to 3.
Random
so-
cigar shop runs. I think 2 to 3 is my average probably in a week.
At 2,
yeah.
it's 286 cigars.
I'm going to say 3.
At an average of $5 a piece. You
Oh,
know
stop.
Don't do
money-
that.
You don't want to know?
Because
Okay.
we're not averaging $5 a piece.
What are we averaging?
More. I was at a shop today and just spent.
He's right. Those shop runs start getting $8 to $10 easily.
I bought
to 20.
I bought 2 cigars and spent about $25.
You're,
Right.
you're somewhere in the 2 to 4 range.
1,000?
Yeah.
That's actually
That's
worse and better than
That's
I
a
thought.
used car for your new driver in the house.
There you go.
Not anymore. Not anymore. I mean, that's not
If you
true.
buy them from the 90s, it is.
That's right.
Well, yeah. let Stephen go out and pick a car for your kid.
Don't let me. It'll be bad for you.
You only spend $1,000 on the car and $14,000 on the repair.
Truly.
About 280 to 300 cigars over the next 1,000 days.
That's a lot of cigars.
That doesn't hurt my feelings.
And we figured out, right? 70 plus reviews in that time, like 70 plus episodes alone.
Yeah, just
that
those.
we'll do just on our
Just
current
those,
cadence.
yeah.
That's assuming that we don't increase our cadence in that
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
What in the world can we talk about for 71 episodes?
Oh golly, the things we will unearth. We just found out. We just got that story out of Steven that
We've known him for 10 years.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did not need to know that either.
Oh, I love it.
No, it's fine. My stomach is settled.
I'm getting a little more peppery, spicy as it gets down toward the end, which is not surprising.
I'm getting some wood tones.
Yes.
I always my go-to wood flavor note is always oak because I imagine oak is a drier tasting wood.
Yeah.
This is definitely a drier wood taste. I feel like I'm back in 8th grade shop class a little bit, and all the sawdust is in the air.
I'm going to buy some planks and we can just chew on them.
Just lick them.
I've got a little bit of that pepper still. It's mostly sensation, but it's there for sure.
Yeah.
It's not missing. Ironically, I would say for me, we started off flavor wise. We started off very strong at the first third. The middle, I actually enjoyed more than this final third. Which usually the final third of a cigar tends to kind of rebound on the flavor notes. Not that this hasn't. It's just not rebounded in the way that I was maybe anticipating or expecting or hoping for. But this final third, flavor wise, for me on this Mil Diaz is probably the most uneventful, uninteresting.
Yeah.
And maybe it has everything to do with that heavy glued band.
It's really good. I really enjoyed it in the front end. It's, it kind of hits me right where I like to be. And for that reason, I would rate it kind of on the higher end for my stuff. It's definitely ones that I like. This is one of those ones that if I go buy a pack because I want the ones in my cigar humidor that I like, this would be one of those that I do. I'd probably put it in that 7.5 range, 8 for me.
Oh, big rating.
It's up Steven's alley, no doubt.
Yeah, it's definitely up my alley. It definitely did not smoke like others Nicaraguan. There's a lot of Nicaraguan in this.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if it's because of the wrapper. It just helps
How they paired it.
shape and form the flavor profiles. Because the binder filler is all Nicaraguan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't just smack me like a puro Nicaraguan is going to be real peppery, real spicy, that kind of, and I just don't get that from this. And it's probably the wrapper that helps subdue some of that.
Good cigar all around, overall. But just for me, it's just that. It's a good cigar. I might grab one of these, if I'm at a shop and because I know I like it enough, right? I might pick one up. But it's nothing over the top. It's nothing overly special for me. I'm a 6, and really it's the front third that saves it. The front third was really, really good, and taking my own advice, maybe I don't smoke it down to the final third. Enjoy it for what it is in the first 2/3.
Yeah.
Let it go after that.
They do make it in 4 sizes, 4 vitolas. So that could be an interesting thing for you. I mean, if you wanted to try it another time, you could try.
Get a Robusto or something?
Yeah. Try it a little bit smaller. I think there's 1 step down and then there's 2 steps up, I think.
Up.
I know they've got them in 4 sizes. So I would have told you after the first time they had smoked this, I would have put this in the upper 7s for sure, pushing 8. It was a great experience.
Yeah.
And I do recall that it burnt beautifully. Tonight on it, if I'm rating it on the smoke that I'm having tonight, I'm like, I couldn't land between 6.5 and 7. So I'm going to call it 6.75, but I don't think that is
6.7.
6.7.
I don't think that's representative wholly of the sick. And that's kind of true of like, man, if it piques your interest enough one time, I think it's worthy of another shake anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't turn my nose up
but
to
I'm
this
not
cigar.
mad about it either. Like that's the thing. Like that's the hard part about rating it. I'm like, no, this was still a very good smoke. I'm not mad I smoked it.
Somebody posted a picture of a breakfast burrito the other day, and I'm a little bitter.
Oh my gosh, that was me.
I know it was you.
Yeah, when Patrick was in Austin, I was in San Diego, and I had a tri-tip breakfast burrito.
It looks so good.
I hate you.
2.5 pounds of pure breakfast goodness.
Hey, if we're bragging on work travel breakfast, I was in Austin and I had brisket Benedict. It was eggs Benedict, but with brisket as the meat.
Come on.
It was lights out,
Why do I live? Why do I live?
Steven's eating Lucky Charms.
Why
and
do I live in a place that doesn't have flavor in its palate?
Those over easy eggs came over that brisket. It was lights out.
Yes, golly,
I can
man.
still taste that burrito
Dude,
from like
right?
5 days
some,
ago.
Some huevos
So good.
rancheros. God.
Oh, it was so good.
Well, I'm certainly not turned off. I will no doubt smoke this again because all in all of my Crown Head experiences have been very, very good.
I have a limited Crown Head experience. I've had a 2 or maybe 2 other types, but they make good cigars.
Yeah. One of my favorites, and you mentioned it earlier, is the Jericho Hill.
Yeah.
You've smoked that before.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Really, really like the Jericho
People
Hill.
rave about it. I've not had that at all yet. So
I would put that. I like that one more than the Mil Diaz.
Ooh, bold words, sir.
So Well, gents, as always, it's been an enjoyable evening. It's been fun reliving our last 1,000 days and then some.
Yes.
And I am definitely looking forward to the next 71 episodes that we will get to.
I cannot
we'll
wait.
get to spend together. So thank you for joining me, and listeners, thanks for joining us. Again, if you've encountered Emil Diaz, we'd love to know your thoughts on it. You can share with us your thoughts and pictures on our Reddit subreddit Burnt Offerings. Come hang out with us there. You can watch this on YouTube or follow the podcast on any of your favorite podcast platforms.
Yeah.
So until next time, smoke them if you got them.
Yeah. Hey, Gary, enjoy your breakfast.
Thank you for listening to Burnt Offerings. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite platform and let us know what you thought of the show.